Alex, you opened the season this year with a game against the Chicago Sky. Kind of a big, eye opener for this team. How you guys played a live game. This week you finally get to play them again. You play them twice actually. How much are you looking forward to getting this rematch?
Yeah, I think we've improved so much just watching that first game back. I think we're doing so many things better, which is really encouraging, but also got to respect the Sky. I think they've had 4 really close games in this last stretch, and those games that come down to the wire. So I do think they're playing better than their records. So good challenge for us.
Obviously, Camila Cardoso was kind of a monster against you guys in that first game. What is kind of the strategy to limit her ability in the paint?
Yeah, it's just it was that and the 8 offensive rebounds she got, and I thought Seattle playing against those 2 dominant bigs in Malonga and Pham, we did a much better job protecting, protecting on the glass, not conceding those offensive rebounds. So it's that, and then just how we defend the post ups. So we got a clear plan in place. So now it's just on us to make sure we execute it and stick true to our principles.
And putting Meg in the starting lineup helped with being able to contain those.
Yeah, I think that's part of it, Sean. Just we saw it first in the Indiana game against Boston and the flip. So I think Meg's going to help with that, just with more physicality and try to not allow those catches so deep.
What's caught your attention about the Mystics? How have you been thinking about that game, approaching their style of play? They're young, they're surprising. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they had a great couple results, so I think that would be a great game. Like young team like us, both of us really competing right now, and I think that's going to be an exciting game.
And what's it been like to have a whole week away from games? What's received attention, and how else have you spent your time?
I've loved it. We've had three great practices. We got so much done, and I think it's, I'd say 80% of each practice has been player development, where it's been, the philosophy is very much how can we improve our players as much as possible, because, I see a lot of the things in games, and I think a lot of it is how can we maximize our skill level in terms of how can we improve finishing at the rim, pass decisions coming out of pick and roll. So we've had so many interactions. We focused a lot more on that, and the time on task, the number of repetitions has been really high, and I think that's going to help us long term.
I know after the expansion draft, you guys, when you took Bridget first overall, you guys were talking about how she's an all-star caliber player, and now she's finally in that conversation right now in the voting. What has been the biggest change for her this year as she's kind of developed into the focus of the team?
Yeah, I think it's kind of having that shot-ready mentality, and even like a very small advantage on neutral. That is the shot we want BC to take, and it's really just understanding how to exploit advantages on and off the ball. Part of why she's able to get more shots is because I think she's hunting out these situations with a greater awareness. So BC's doing a great job. I think we made some tweaks. It was about 5 games ago, and I think that's really helped.